Hello, guys. I'm Timothy Earle from Earle Sports Bets and Picks and Parlays, and welcome back to another edition of Ballin' Out with Tim Earle. We've got I've got one college basketball. Obviously, you guys saw the college basketball game we'll talk about, and I got 5 NBA games lined up. I'm not going to be doing the entire slates because I want to try to mix and match. Obviously, there's only one good game for college basketball tomorrow, so I'm going to talk about Xavier and Seton Hall. And I got 5 NBA games lined up for you. I also have a best bet in the NBA, so you guys can check all that out. We'll go ahead and look back at yesterday, which as I'm recording this, I've already cashed 2 bets in the NBA tonight because the Denver Nuggets money line cash, they won by 6. And the Pacers, that game went into overtime, finished 142-138. The Pacers covered the spread in that one. My bet on the Sixers, which was my best bet, does not look good at all. And then the Spurs game is around halftime. That's a 6-point game. And the Thunder are currently up 1 in the second. So we'll see with that. But all of my plays for the NBA is over on the site, picksandparlays.net/Tim. $70 for a week pass, $200 for a month pass. Or if you are interested in college basketball, same deal, $70 for a week, $200 for a month. I personally recommend college basketball. We got 7 plays up, and then Saturday we'll probably have close to 30. So if you guys are interested in that, check out that link in the description down below. Let's jump into it. Xavier and Seton Hall. This the one college basketball game we'll go over. Xavier is a 1-point favorite. 140.5 is the total in this game. And Xavier is ranked. Seton Hall is not. So you guys kind of see where we're going with this one. We're grabbing the Hall minus the money line around minus 105, 110, wherever. This game is essentially a pick 'em. So get whatever line you think. I think Seton Hall wins this game. I'm going to be fading the ranked versus unranked kind of deal. So we'll ride with that. Seton Hall money line around minus 105. We'll go ahead and head over to the NBA for 5 games where we get the Cavaliers and the Hawks going at it for the first one. The Hawks are 1-point favorites. 225.5 is the total. Cleveland's coming off of a loss versus Denver tonight, so they'll be on a second leg of a back-to-back. Atlanta, this will be their first game back from the All-Star break, and I think it's a good Atlanta spot. Playing Denver is a very tough thing, and then having to play the next night is always very difficult. And yes, and you're getting Cleveland not only on a second leg of a back-to-back, traveling from Cleveland to Atlanta. So I think it's a bad spot for them. Give me the Hawks minus the 1. Knicks and the Wizards. The Wizards are 1.5-point faves. 224.5 is the total in this one. And this is another one that it just looks like a weird play. The Wizards are 28-30, and they're favorited against a Knicks team who is actually good on the road. 17-12 on the road, 19-10 against the spread, and they're 6 games over 500. And the Wizards are favorited. Yeah, give me Washington tomorrow minus the 1.5. I like the spot for them. These are both teams' first games back from the All-Star break. We'll see that with pretty much there's 4 teams that have back-to-backs tomorrow, and those are Cleveland, Golden State, Sacramento, and Oklahoma City. So not many back-to-backs. A lot of teams coming back from the All-Star break. I think it's a good spot for the Wizards. Once again, before we jump into the last 3 games, my best bet for the NBA is in the Miami-Milwaukee game. So if you guys are interested in that, you can guys go ahead and grab that pass. And there's going to be 7 plays up for college basketball tomorrow, so make sure you guys check out that as well. Brooklyn and Chicago will be going at it. The Bulls are 1-point favorites. 224.5 is the total. And I still think the Nets are going to be undervalued for a little bit longer. I know they just dumped a bunch of players. I'm not a fan of this Bulls team. I don't think that obviously they're not good. But I know it looks like a poopy play to go after the Bulls because the Bulls are currently 7 games under 500 against a Nets team that's 10 games over. This Nets team got over that when they had Kyrie, when they had KD. This is a different Nets team. So if they had all those players still, obviously it's not going to be this line. It would be a Bulls play. I like the Nets tomorrow. I'll take them minus the 105. Warriors and Rockets will be going at it. Warriors are 10-point faves. I do not have a total on this game yet, and I don't really need one. I'm going after the Rockets. You get the Warriors on a game tonight versus the Lakers. Big game, cross-state or in-state rivalry, and then you get the Rockets coming in. They're not going to care as much. You might even see a couple players sit. after tonight's game, especially if tonight's game goes crazy, I'll go ahead and grab the Rockets plus the double digits. Rockets could win this game outright tomorrow. So I like the Rockets plus the points. Clippers and the Kings are the final game of the night. The Clippers are 6.5 point favorites. 231.5 is the total. And this could be Russell Westbrook's first game with the Clippers. So we'll see. I'm not sure how his physicals and all that stuff has gone. They have not announced whether or not he's going to be in the starting lineup yet. So we'll see with that. I think I like the Kings. I know they're on a second leg of a back-to-back. I don't like backing the Kings as a favorite, but as a dog, and especially as a road dog, they're 16-12 against the spread on the road this year. I'm going to grab the Kings plus the 6.5 to wrap up the card. Once again, if you guys are interested, all my best bets, my best bet, which is in that Miami-Milwaukee game, is on the site. If you guys are interested in that, 7 college basketball plays also up on the site. Check out that. All those packages linked under picksandparlays.net/Tim. That is everything for this edition of Ballin' Out. I want to thank you guys all for watching. And until next time, let's make some money. Let's cash some bets, college basketball, and the NBA. Good luck, guys.